Oh, we're live! Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. This is Jedi Fallen Order again. Did you know that Yoda and Yorder are very similar words? I've discovered this, and that's why the title is Jedi Fallen Order. It's cool, right? Thanks. My entertainment value for tonight has shot up 50% as a result of that pun. It's not even really a pun, is it? Punishing. I'm punishing my audience, so it's kind of a pun. Hey, do you want to watch me fail at parrying? Because we're gonna do that. Okay, I have a leak for Rise of Skywalker. Chewbacca's in it.
Cal, do you have a moment?
I know. I know. I know. Alright. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the stream tonight. I will be relaxing and yet also trying to enjoy and play well this game, Jedi Fallen Order, on Dathomir. And, I watched the making of, and I got a little spoiled, not too bad, but, interesting stuff that we can talk about tonight a bit. They really spent a long time on this game. It also explains the funky animations.
You've come a long way since Braca, but the path is far from over. I want you to know the difficult challenges ahead.
I can handle it.
I know what you can do. I'm not denying that.
And I know what has to be done. I've done it before.
Cal, even the strongest of Jedi.
I'm not Trilla. I'll be fine.
I know you're not. I didn't say that.
Famous last words. No.
It's okay, Seer. Really.
Just be safe, Cal. That's all.
So we saw this last time. Yeah, there's a good making of. I don't know where they took it from, but it was many. It was many making ofs put together. And it seems like they really cared about this game. But they wanted the character to feel, like, zippy. Like, you know, here's the thing, playing a video game is different than moving in real life. So they have the procedural animation system, but it also means that it looks kind of fucking wacky sometimes when Cal's moving around at zip-zoom speeds. You could go with Red Dead, where they mostly prioritize realism over, like, playing a video game, like, well, I mean, it's still a video game, but you know what I mean. I still think Red Dead, you get used to it. It took many hours to get used to it, but it definitely felt clunky. But I do, I appreciate that they tried very hard to balance, you know, moving an actual human being around with a video game character. But yeah, they squashed a lot of bugs, but they missed some. I'd imagine there's gonna be a patch for this game at some point. Vinny, you're not playing Halo Reach tonight?
Nice job.
Oh, that's tonight? Tomorrow I'll probably check out Halo Reach a little bit. Are you gonna stream it? I like Halo Reach. So, maybe I'll stream it. Maybe I won't stream the whole campaign, but I'm definitely gonna check it out. I know the Forge won't be available until an update later, which is unfortunate, but whatever we're getting Halo on PC in an official capacity, I think is great. so I'll take it, whatever it may be. Hang on a second, there's like some weird paths around here. I know that I can climb up there. And Reach being probably one of my favorite entries in the series, so that's... I almost feel like it is my obligation to play it, take a look at it. Wait, is this... Where's this going? This isn't helpful. What else? Someone said something in chat about Mario Maker 2. If you check the full sauce, you'll see I have a video up there. I saw the Mario Maker 2 update while I was live last night at like 3 in the morning, and I covered it, and I'm very, very excited for it, because the capacity that people now have to make Zelda levels. It's, again, people are comparing it to Zelda 2. I am a little hesitant to say Zelda 2, because it's kinda not. It kinda more reminds me of the side-scrolling sections in Link to the Past, or rather Link's Awakening, using the Zelda 1 style, but slightly updated. Notice the shield is the Hylian shield and not the Red Cross shield, which I think it makes sense. Why would they put, like, a Christian cross in a game now, but yeah, you get bombs, you get arrows. It just seems like it's gonna be cool. But again, Zelda 2 has a very distinct style. Yeet! And therefore, the Zelda 2 comparisons, while easy to make... Super Mario Bros. X did much better Zelda 2. Someone said, I wonder if a Zelda 1 remake is imminent.
Okay,
I'd be up for that. But I'll tell you what, someone sent me an email saying that they wanted me to check out their Zelda 1 remake they did in the style of Link to the Past. Sorry, Link's Awakening. I always say that wrong. What about a Zelda 2 remake? It desperately needs one, honestly, but I think Miyamoto doesn't like that game. And it has a shitty enough reputation that I don't think people are gonna spend the effort on it over at Nintendo.
Where is your skill?
Where's your skin?
Hey, BD.
Others, aid me! Get back here!
Enough, outsider! Not much more now.
You know what would be cool? If this game had a character that hisses like a snake. No, never mind. Nah, that wouldn't be that cool at all. Oh, that was awesome! I was gonna say, in terms of Zelda 1 remakes, I think, Zelda 1 and 2 together, because they're both the same Link, they're both part of the same timeline, even though the timeline's kinda like, whatever, who cares. But I feel like a Zelda 1 remake, followed by a Zelda 2 remake, just same story, maybe, or, you know, same general locations and idea, same classic style, would work really well. Hang on a second. What if they were in the same game and the map just zooms out at the end and it becomes Zelda 2? Isn't that the, like... There's like a little theory online about the map of Zelda 2 being... Like, there's an area of it that's a small version of the Zelda 1 map.
Solid blow! Stand and fight me!
I remember when I was here last time, I did much better than this.
Brother, stand with me! You have sealed your fate!
You know what? I don't think I have sealed my fate.
I'll destroy you!
Have you made progress in Dragon Quests? No, I haven't. What I would like to do is, I've been told that the next part in Dragon Quest I'm about to get up to is good, so I think there may be a Dragon Quest stream this week, which would be nice because I am happy not to be playing a million really crazy long games at the moment, so I'm just happy to stream a variety of things. And
Not be denied.
I feel like a Dragon Quest stream would be fun. And if you're not into Dragon Quest streams, that's okay, you could take a night off.
Move forward. Not let up.
The Night Brothers are real difficult. These bastards. Oh my god, please!
I could use the stim. Stim, BD?
God damn it.
Thanks, BD.
Matt Damon official says, I'll be in New York next month, what should I do? Do a late night show. Timmy Kimball is in New York, right? But, yeah, the making of this game was real fascinating. If anyone could find that, it's like an hour-and-a-half video, and it takes you from the inception of the game all the way to, you know, what it ended up becoming just before release, and it's like, you know, this team that made it ended up ballooning to like 150 people from a team of like, I think 30? And you can tell the people on the team really actually gave a fuck about Star Wars and really wanted to do something good with the series.
Brothers and outsiders. Keep moving. Right, true brothers.
And yeah, they actually
I will avenge them all.
really spent a
You
lot
are
of time
weak, outsider.
trying to balance the combat. Like, so that dude would turn his back on Cal and then fall down that pit, just like that.
Looks climbable, but not without equipment.
Die.
Oh, fuck. Okay. There's like a dude who is working solely on the lightsaber effect, and he's like,
Can't believe we made it.
if we didn't have to ship this game, I would still be
We sure
working on the
had fun.
lightsaber. Oh, it's perfect. It's you know what I like about it especially? It's not everything about it's cool. It like is the exact type of lightsaber that I like seeing in a video game. Like there's a VR game, I think it's Vader Immortal or some other Star Wars VR game, and it doesn't have like the cone trails. You see how it turns into like a pizza pie? Like a pizza slice in motion? It doesn't have that VR thing. And it kind of makes it look a little less chunky, and it's a little disappointing. But they spent a long time. They didn't want to make it too wide or too thin, and they really, I think they fucking got it perfect. That is exactly what it should be. Vinny, each color sounds different? Really? They could go for the thin crust oven-baked lightsaber. Yeah, that was Star Wars Rebels, I believe. Vinny, American Dad speedrun. I don't have any new ones for you, but I think Summoning Salt is probably making a video about that. He said his next video is like 50 minutes or so. 40, 50 minutes. So I believe that'll be all American Dad speedruns.
You will go no further.
There already is one for Summoning Salt?
No.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was right about you.
Who? What?
Jedi are thieves and selfish liars who bring nothing but death.
Back off. If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, I won't do a thing. But my murdered sisters.
Excuse the fuck me?
They will have their revenge.
I didn't kill your sisters, though. General Grievous killed the sisters, if I'm not mistaken. Do I look like a sick-ass, coughing General Grievous? Yeah, no, that I had nothing to do with that. I didn't even see that episode of the Clone Wars. I just know about it.
Yeah, let me see.
General Kenobi. Undead Nightsister. If you have seen an undead Nightsister and survived, it is believed these mummified warriors emerge from the burial pods of ancient Nightsister graveyards on foul eves and under command of a witch's incantation. I almost read that as foul elves, which there are foul elves in fantasy. What are they called? What are they called? They have a name. Chat, help me out. Help me out. Drow. Thank you. And dark elves. Farting gnomes? Oh. They are known to be hostile to all life except their Nightsister masters. Upon sight of their prey, they release a piercing scream calling all nearby undead. They attack in frenzied swarms, clawing and biting their way through flesh. I believe Pikachu is an elf, according to my stream yesterday. Vinny, I'm going crazy waiting for Reach to come out. Can you help me wait? I can. It's, find your old disc of Halo Reach and put it in your Xbox 360 and play that. Can I ask an honest question here? I watched video footage of Halo Reach PC, and while it runs nice and it looks good in higher resolution...
Leave this place.
Whoa. What else is different? Well, mouse controls. Are there any other, like, improved textures? There's a progression system, higher res textures on PC. Frame rate is 40, is 60. So mouse keyboard, better visuals, there's FOV sliders, frame rates are better. Okay. Alright, you won. I'm interested. You won. New Forge items? Well, when the Forge releases, that's gonna make for fun streams. Optimized teabagging. Oh. Yep, jump into the fire. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Disney now owns this stream. The Star Wars theme was played. Or, sorry, Latin Auteur now owns the stream.
Help, please. Good job.
We recognize that melody. That's the Star Wars melody, composed by John Williams. Did you know that John Williams did the Home Alone soundtrack? I forgot that. I think I knew that at some point. I still haven't seen The Irishman, and I plan on watching it. I've been watching I've been watching trash TV a little bit. There's a little show on Netflix about, like, the movies that made us. And it's got 4 episodes. One is Home Alone. One is Ghostbusters. Danny Aykroyd was in that one. I like that one.
Sierra called them force wielders. I've never seen it used this way before. We better stay on our toes. Wait, do you have toes?
So yeah, Home Alone was there, and I watched the Ghostbusters one. There was
Yeah,
a little,
that's
just
why
like 45 minutes per episode, and it's just about some good movies, and Die Hard is one of them.
There is. Let's hope we don't find out.
And, first of all, Home Alone is a great fucking movie. That movie is so good. I used to watch that over and over and over again as a kid. And I'm looking forward to watching it again. The documentary is good. It's informative. Like, Home Alone was filmed inside of a school gym, most of it. Like, they built a set inside there. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff, like the John Williams score and how the movie almost didn't get made several times. However, the narrator is wacky. That's when Kevin McAllister decided to call it a day.
Think we're getting close to a village?
It wasn't as wacky as that. It wasn't so bad. Some of the editing choices were a little crazy, but it was still interesting enough that I watched Ghostbuster episode, and Dan Aykroyd was in there, so I'm always a Dan Aykroyd fan. Whatever he does, I'll watch him. He's interesting. But he was there, but yeah, the narrator's not too bad. It was just a little annoying. Night Brothers paint glyphs using acid from the hydratus. Rather than staining the surface, the acid burns into the hardest rock faces, leaving permanent marks. Each symbol must be carefully drawn, both to preserve accuracy and avoid damage to oneself. Master calligraphers are rare and extremely valued for their talents. Did Dan promote the Crystal Head vodka? No. He didn't. Vinny, look who is promoted. I don't get it. What am I looking for specifically?
An adversary!
You don't have real power. Don't lose sight of him.
Move forward! Was that a hit?
Toss me one, BD.
Good move. But people wanted me to see who was painted on this wall. Who? Cthulhu?
You will bleed.
I bet you wish you weren't stuck over there while that action was happening.
This pain means nothing.
General Grievous? Oh, is it telling the story of how Grievous... Is that supposed to be Grievous? This one right here? Because I wouldn't have gotten that. Listen, I didn't watch the Clone Wars, but I still felt... And I'm sure Grievous was fleshed out a little bit, even though he's a robot. But I gotta say, Grievous is one of the lamest fucking villains. I do not like General Grievous. I thought at least Christopher Lee brought a little class to the role. He didn't really have much to work with at times, but Christopher Lee was like, alright. I mean, I remember the rumors of Episode 2 were that, listen, hey, my prequel takes are not gonna... If you grew up with the prequels and you were like 6 when they came out, you're not gonna like my prequel takes because I have things to say about them. But I remember when Episode 2 was on the verge of coming out, the rumor was that the villain was going to be even crazier than Darth Maul.
Toss me one, BD.
Like, people in school were like, oh, he's going to be crazy. If you thought Darth Maul was powerful, wait until you see Episode 2's. It's going to be played by, like, Jet Li. And then the movie comes out, and it's Christopher Lee, which I didn't have any reverence for Christopher Lee at the time. I just thought, like, there's an old man in this movie who you know, now when I think about it, it's like, well, the dude's a great actor. He brought a gravitas to the role that...
Someone was hunted here.
That was nice. You really believe he was like a fallen Jedi. But, you know, he was a better... It's, again, in terms of, like, intimidation, Darth Maul was way scarier to young me. Christopher Lee was just, like, old dude that beat Anakin because Blanakin, Spranakin. And I found General Grievous to be just a choking, coughing... Who? It was like, who the fuck is this guy and why do I care?
Things are going well, aren't they?
But I think I talked about this on a previous Jedi Fallen Order stream, which is... I said that if you look at all three villains of the prequels, you realize that they're 1/3 of Darth Vader. And then someone in chat said they're 1/3 as good as Darth Vader, too. And again, I haven't seen the Clone Wars TV show, so I know that's like a big thing for a lot of people. And maybe one day I will watch the best episodes of the series.
Another step.
So, I'm just coming from the standpoint of the movie Attack of the Clones, which is the worst Star Wars movie in my view. So I don't particularly like a lot of stuff in that. Who's your favorite villain aside from Darth Vader in Star Wars? Grand Moff Tarkin.
You fear our might.
That dude looks smelly. Yeah, he had like the actor, Peter Cushing, is just amazing. Like, I was actually frightened of him as a kid. It didn't, like, that's the thing what I'm saying about, like, Christopher Lee. He brought a presence to the role. Where, floating corpse, Grand Moff Tarkin actually talked shit about Vader. You know, like, he was, like, making fun of Vader at the table read. Remember that? Vinny, so you're afraid of old people. Yes. Night Brothers only recently began efforts to domesticate the Bane back spider. Without the Nightsisters' magical antivenoms, the task had occasionally proven deadly. However, it is a spider. If a spider is captured young and raised alongside a Night Brother, it will bond with him and become a lasting companion. Someone said, don't worry, Vinny will one day join us. Don't worry, Vinny, you will one day join us. What, the dark side? The old side. But yeah, Tarkin was great. Boba Fett and Jabba the Hutt, honorable mentions. Jabba was always memorable, and I always enjoyed watching Return of the Jedi for Jabba. Dude was... the puppet is amazing. The whole, like, Jabba's palace bit is still my favorite part of Return of the Jedi. Love that shit. And, Boba Fett didn't really do much. He just looked cool. Kinda was just a pushover, but he did kinda capture Han Solo, so that's something, right? But yeah, Vader and Tarkin are the two that I remember enjoying the most. Range of lightsaber throw. Throws the double-bladed lightsaber in an area around Cal. Vader captured Han, really. Yeah, all Boba Fett did was, like, just drive Han someplace. He tracked him. Maybe it was a tracking fob. Which, again, the Mandalorian's great, but we were talking about... Sphinx was mentioning the tracking fobs being a little, like, annoying. And it's like, yeah, I guess they just track. I guess it doesn't matter. They're just wherever you are in the galaxy. The tracking fob will know where you are. Again, Mandalorian is proving to be fantastic. I look forward to it every week.
Lay down your weapons. We must submit.
Powerful stranger came to control the Night Brothers. Grievous? But yeah, I look forward to The Mandalorian every week, and I'll admit that the last episode, even though I liked it, it was like tropey and corny, but I still liked it. I thought it was like a fun side quest. It just was like a nice standalone episode, like a Star Trek thing, where they don't have important stuff to do. But the action was good, and, you know, you got a chance to see a little bit more of, like, the galaxy and what could be if these characters decided to do that. But yeah, that tracking fob stuff is just magical, isn't it? You know, I just will say, I know that we do go into the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order streams can be a little volatile because people have strong opinions about Star Wars. Me and, you know, me too. Me included. But it is nice to be able to just talk about Star Wars and enjoy it. Because it is enjoyable. I loved Star Wars growing up, and playing this game, being able to talk about the good stuff and the stuff that I really like is nice. And have people actually, like, kind of engage in the conversation with it. Someone said, no enjoyment, only hate. Star Trek is better, though. I actually like Star Trek better, too, but... Don't tell 10-year-old me that.
Stim VD.
I will say I like the blasters in Star Wars better than the phasers in Star Trek, just from an equipment standpoint. And I like lightsabers a lot too, but Star Trek has what do they have? Borg and stuff. Star Trek is more engaging in a scientific. I like the story and the scientific Borglars that they have. They have engage and make it so, that's true. And Data with beard. Lesser Nye-Dax is a feared opponent for the Night Brothers, though legends say some Nightsisters keep them as familiars. Nye-Dax are solitary creatures, rarely seen in packs after adolescence. Their only natural predator is the massive Gorgonzola. Hey, speaking of cheese, I had a meatball parmesan hero today. That was probably the best I ever had. That is all. I don't often go for meatball parmesan.
To set an example.
I did today, and I don't regret it. That is all. Fuck, must do this thing. Vinny, how do huts reproduce? Nope, not going there. Shouldn't have even read that one out loud. Slime. Chat, for the past several days, my arm has felt slightly tingly. No, I looked it up. It's good. Stop sitting on it. I think I slept on it wrong. Not like painful or like heart attack, but tingly. Get some potassium. Wait, potassium fixes your arm? Have you been playing Ring Fit? No. Probably pinched a nerve. That seems to be... You need to do certain stretches. Oh. I figured it was something like that. I did a little research. I was like, am I dying because my arm is tingly?
Yeah, that figures.
And Google said no. Yes, why does my arm hurt? Why does my arm tingly? Was the question posited. Vitamin deficiency? No, I take vitamins every day, actually. I have a very good vitamin supplement.
By the gate? Stim BD!
Someone said it's old. It's just me. It's a case of the olds. Yeah. Talk to Transformer may be gone soon. He can't afford to run the site. Oh shit, really? $2,500 per month. I can no longer sustain the site without a sponsor. If you'd like to present your product or service here, please email me. Shit. Why so expensive? Is that like... Vinny sponsored this man? Claims of... Listen, that's a lot of money. That's $2,500 a month, my friends. People wildly overestimate how much money people like myself make when half of my videos get claimed by Latin auteur. I got videos that have 50,000 views that made $7. But, I mean, sure, I'll just go ahead and take care of this dude.
Another one of those things.
Just take out a mortgage. I can help him. It just sucks because that website's great, but why does it cost so fucking much to host that website? Like, is it all high traffic, or is it...
I hear you, BD. Let me see.
The neural network? Lesser Nye-Dax. I'll read this in a second. It might be the host for the AI. That's what I was thinking. Bandwidth, high traffic, takes CPU time to generate each text. Shit. Anyway, this is referred to in legend as the Scourge of Dathomir. deadly, lesser Nye-Dax is agile and highly aggressive alpha predator. Its carnivorous appetite and relentless pursuit of prey make it a deadly foe to nearly all other life forms. Powerful arms allow it to traverse terrain in diverse and unparalleled methods, often surprising its quarry. Well, I'm definitely gonna try to fit in another— oh my god. I hope this is mud.
This was an arena once. The Knight Brothers only respect those with power.
Just, don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Maybe? Yeah, I would like to do more Talk to Transformer, because that would suck if it shut down, because it's great. It's one of my favorite things on the internet.
Sting, BD!
What is going on? Why are you flying?!
BD!
You're still alive? What the fuck?
Could use a little help, BD. Just in time.
Jesus. He always do that? Okay, so that's always going to happen? Vinny, how close are you to beating this game? I have no idea. I would imagine, based on my skill tree, that I'm probably, like, getting closer to the end of the game. I mean, it's not a Sekiro in terms of game length.
Help, please!
But that's also difficulty related. If I died as many times as I died in Sekiro, maybe it would be. Sorry, Vinny, sorry for the random question, but I'm turning 21 soon. I want to know what alcoholic drinks are good for beginners like me. Don't even bother if you have to ask. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, just it's not really worth it. Like, don't think that it's an obligation that as soon as you turn 21 you have to drink, because I mean, you don't. But if you're gonna drink anyway, just stick with, like, see what, if you like beer, keep it light. You know, like, don't go too crazy right off the bat. Don't do, like, hard liquor right away. And just be careful. I mean, I would still say don't. If you're not really into drinking, then why bother? But, here's the trick to drinking, I think. This is my trick. If you feel like just one more would make you have an even better time, you're probably at your limit. If you're already feeling, like, kind of sloshy, you just stop. Just stop there, drink water for an hour. Vinny, are pina coladas good? I've always been led to believe, and tell me if you think I'm wrong on this one, chat, that high sugary drinks lead to higher, worse hangovers. That has always been my understanding of it. It doesn't seem like chat can reach a consensus on this particular thing. or any particular thing for that matter, but the truth is, pina coladas taste good, but they're, yeah, highly sugary drinks. And different types of alcohol give you a different type of drunk. So like a wine drunk might be a little different than like a beer drunk. But anyway, still wouldn't recommend it. Drinking has not improved my life in any way. It's just, you know, something to do socially with friends. Please, 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 please. Ooh.
The ship crashed. They were fleeing from something.
Want to look inside? There was something in there.
You know what? I don't want the poncho on anymore. Someone said I'm going to be the first to use the even higher waste of points, just a heads up. Many people have used even higher waste. I hate to break it to you, I'm sorry. That is an unattainable goal at this point. But... yeah, so again, that's my drinking stuff. I mean, I like whiskey, but it took years to like it. I say I like it, I'm just used to it. But it means I can have a whiskey on the rocks, and I know where I'm at. If I have one whiskey on the rocks, I'm usually good. And if I'm still not driving, I will have one more later. And that'll be enough, and that'll, like, I'll just nurse those drinks. That's the other thing, too, just nurse your drinks. Just don't drink them too fast, and... So I like that. I don't enjoy getting drunk anymore, but I'm also old and boring, so that's me.
Hey, BD, take a look. Let's see what you found.
You want me to bring up no waste? Alright, so I haven't implemented the emote yet, but there is a concept that Alizarin brought up that I liked, which was No Waste December, where everybody saves for one specific day, like right around New Year's, and then we all waste our points together. And the emote is just gonna be like a Thanos version of Remlazar.
The Nightsisters used to call their leader Mother. She used powerful magic.
So, I mean, if you want to do it, you can. You don't have to participate. But for those that are looking for some reason to save their points, that's one. That sounds like a porno script. What, No Waste December or The Night Mother? The points expire? I still don't know the specifics of the point system.
That thing looks like trouble.
Below us, brothers!
Yes!
Come, brothers! Shake in fear!
Wah, wah. Where was I? What was it? This is where I came in from, no? So probably over there. Nope. Nope, I am going to need these stims. Not fucking around with you. Alright, now maybe I'll fuck around with you a little bit. The XXX and the YYY and the XXX and the YYY. Look, they're fighting. It's real glitchy and weird. Thanks, guys. They took care of themselves. That's great. It's really good. I didn't want to have anything to do with that fucking fight.
Mind helping me out? Nice work.
Okay, so I see a thing over there that I don't quite know how to get to. Alright. We'll just go back this way. There's a new Star Wars video out replacing Padme with Tommy Wiseau. I saw that.
This fight is mine. Fight with me, brothers! Brothers!
It really is amazing, by the way, if anyone hasn't seen it.
Running away!
Another stim!
Try me, Jedi! I'll get you! Match me! Move in! Time to end this!
Yeah! Why can't your lightsaber cut their shitty sticks? I think they're glowy shitty sticks, right? It's Nightsister magic. I mean, it's Star Wars, you kinda just have to go with it.
What's this? Very nice.
American Dad Sunday speedrun is inevitable. Wait, are you telling me that someone's going to make an American Dad mod for, like, Doom or something and have me play it? Because, yes, that's probably going to happen. However, it's only going to be about 5 seconds if they follow the trend of nonsense that's happening. Also, American Dad speedruns are this year's steamed hams. And steamed hams was, what, 2 years ago now, right? Well, steamed hams was still pretty good. I like that a little bit better, to be honest. What's the other big meme that's happening right now, chat? Do we have any other big memes? Boomer is still happening. Yeah, that's true. Baby Yoda. Oh yeah, people are photoshopping Baby Yoda. There's a, Guy Fieri made a tweet of his face photoshopped onto Baby Yoda. The pufferfish?
Only death awaits you here.
People don't like the pufferfish one because that's how their food gets made. Why did they do that, though? What was the point of forcing the carrot into the pufferfish? Was there a reason? It was to get rid of the toxins. It was a detoxification. So they had to... Huh? Helps see the organs which produce poison. Okay. Man. The memes are getting fucking weird. Vibe check? I still don't get vibe check.
Wait
Oh,
up.
Day of
Grab the
Reckoning,
entrance.
Papa John, yeah. $50 pizzas in 40 days. Sorry, 40 pizzas in 30 days. Here's my favorite, Papa John. Stay tuned. That's Darth Paul. Matt! Big bat. Big
BD.
damage bat. Gotta jump for that attack.
Another step.
Oh, fuck!
BD.
trying to figure this out. And fucking bodied. Someone said this could be the next Castlevania. I think Castlevania would work well in this format. I mean, they tried the God of War approach. They tried just translating it as best they could into, you know, 3D based on the classic formula. I mean, there's definitely ways that they tried to get it into 3D several times, and it didn't quite eat ass enough. They tried Castlevania 64, whatever the fuck that was. But yeah, this feels like... Then again, Dark Souls already... You mix Dark Souls and like a little bit of Bloodborne, you already have a good chunk of what Castlevania feels like. Dark Souls started out as an attempt to make a 3D Castlevania. Wait, really?
Little help, BD.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Bullshit. No, it didn't. Bullshit. Cool, good answer. There is that one castle area in Bloodborne's... Was it the DLC? I don't remember if that was DLC. But there was a really cool castle thing. I like that a lot. It's hard, though. Canehurst. That was vanilla. Okay. Yep, just stand there and take the damage.
Hey, BD.
That was what I was supposed to do there. Interesting. Oof.
Toss me one, BD.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh!
BD, I need help.
BD!
Right here, BD.
No, that's bullshit. No, I jumped. What's going on? What's going on? I think I did it for now. There's gonna be another phase somewhere.
I think it's gone.
I think it's gone. The most naive phrase in video game history.
Hey, BD.
Cool. If you had told me that there would be, like, Wolverine claws to climb in a Star Wars game, like, if this was like a leak, a plot leak, I would have laughed. Good. Okay, yeah, I think I have to jump across like this. Which, I mean, makes sense if you have, like, 10% brain capacity. I hope there's, like, a meditation spot up here. Sorry, a bonfire. I really would not want to have to do that fight again. Loading times. Definitely hidden by this slow-paced crawl through the wall. Loading times.
The strongest Night Brothers faced a rite of passage by venturing into the lair of this creature.
I know who I wanna take me home. There's probably better lyrics related to loading times. That's a good song, actually. Second only to Ladingu.
Stay low, buddy. Don't let it hit you.
I can't say I'm surprised. Calzone, what have you done? Calzone! Tapioca! It has more HP than when you left it. Well, I believe it eloped a bit in the meantime. It's like a Rathalos. It went and, like, slept for a little bit and got its health back. That's what I had to do today. It was fucking cold outside. So I got home and I took like a brief nap. And I got my health back.
We're gonna die!
Oh shit. We're gonna die! thing's foot should be off. Sawed clean off. Did I miss? Looks like I missed.
Here we go again.
Boy, video games. Je suis mort. Probably saying that completely wrong, but yeah, I remember that. It's very, like, I am so tempted to just stab with the knife, but it's not Monster Hunter. This is the closest I've come to feeling nostalgic about Monster Hunter in the past 2 years.
Get down for this! It's a long drop! Jump again?
Choose the Force, Cal. Come on.
Trust you.
Also, the actor who plays Cal, Cameron Monaghan, is it? Is more of a ginger than his counterpart in game. He's very, very, very Conan O'Brien. Seems like a nice lad, though. Wow. Are you dead yet? Jesus Christ, that was...
You okay?
That was a lot.
Yeah, I'm great. Wish I could say the same for this creature, though.
It's a lot of, like, big, weird flying creatures in this game. Question, chat. What else was Cameron Monaghan in? That looks comfortable. Just some nice broken foot action. Don't mind me. He was the Joker in Gotham. He was in Malcolm in the Middle. He was amazing as the Joker in Gotham. Are we talking like Jared Leto levels of damaged, or like he did his own thing with the character? He did his own thing. That's cool. They legally couldn't call him Joker, though. What'd they call him? Junker. Junkies! Laugh boy. The Jester. Sorry, I'm just obsessed with weird broken feet right now. Don't mind me. I mean, he had a long fall. It was a long time in the making. Cal finally breaking his foot. He was Jerome. Okay. But everyone knew he was Joker. Like, that was a wink to the audience, right? It's that thing I couldn't get before.
There is no place for you here. The brothers will kill you if you stay.
Come. I'm certain they are no match for your power.
Shit. Mark Hamill is Luke and also Joker. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You're right, that's weird. But why does this have to happen? You have to be a Star Wars and a Joker. That's the only way there is. This is the way. I have spoken.
So much fear and rage. How could anyone survive here?
I see green. I see there's several ways to go. Go back that way if I needed to. Back up that way has your XP you lost when you died last. Wait, really? Oh yeah, I guess it does. Wow. Didn't expect- oh right, yeah, well that makes sense. That's a lot of XP though. I'm actually really glad you told me that. Thank you, chat member. Valuable chat members. Yeah, blood echoes retrieved. What were they in Sekiro? What did I call them? Souls? Just skill... nothing, right? Yeah, there probably wasn't too much in there. I don't remember there being any overly funny, like, specific, crazy things in, why is this here? Can I go up there now? There's like a new path up there. Yeah, I remember Bloodborne, I was, like, still trying to figure out the genre, and I was calling them blood echoes and stuff. But then Sekiro came along, and I don't think I made any stupid words. Sekiro was just a good goddamn game. Weird texture. Please. So I've determined that Bloodborne is going to be one of my favorite games of the decade, and that Sekiro is one of my favorite games of the year. So how's that for a non-Dark Souls fan?
A Nightsister used this bowl for mixing potions and elixirs. Some were medicine, others poison.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Bloodstained. No. I like Bloodstained. Bloodstained was cool, but I wouldn't put it on my list of games of the year. What, did Order of Ecclesia come out this decade? No, it didn't. 2009. So any of the official Castlevanias from Sega were all previous decade. Okay. Well, Bloodstained did what it needed to do, and I'm happy it existed, and ended up being pretty good. I look forward to whatever that he may do next in terms of DLC for that thing, or a new game. And someone said, Vinny, Elden Ring hype? It would have been some interest, just because George R. R. Martin is helping with the story, and I actually do like George R. R. Martin's writing quite a bit. I haven't read... I don't read a lot. I don't read good. So I don't really take the time to read. which I should, I read things here and there. Stuff about music, UFOs. But in terms of fiction, the last thing I read was all of Game of Thrones released up until this point. And however you feel about Game of Thrones, I loved it. I really, really enjoyed reading those books. And aside from Lord of the Rings, that's the only fantasy that I ever really delved into. So I like his writing, and the fact that he's a part of this project is cool. But now that I'm more of a fan of that style of game, I'm just excited for the game itself. Just, like, really... I think they're like, diving into Norse mythology a little bit. Celtic? Or, oh, sorry, Celtic. The basketball team, I always pronounced it, or heard it pronounced Celtics. But it's Celtic, right? Yeah, it's Celtic. Someone in chat just said, this has got to be the chat message of the year. Vin, I'm watching a cam girl right now, and she's cosplaying as Pickle Rick. Help. How much is a premium, bro? Chat member, we need to have a talk.
Fear. Stop him from moving. You don't have real power.
BD, stim.
I will avenge them all.
Will you?
A glancing blow.
No, that was like half your life essence, dude. It's just a flesh wound. No, it isn't. Your arm's off, you bloody moron. No, it's not. I finished Man in the High Castle.
To their village. I doubt they expected us to come back. Still, there's got to be a stealthier way in.
Vinny, you skipped the wall. Did I? Oh, like down there? Did I miss anything good? I'm not entirely dissatisfied with it. It had some stupidness. I don't understand some of what happened at the end. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to. But I would probably say I don't regret watching that show because it made me think about stuff, and it was, at times, I was like at the edge of my seat, and there's some really good performances and twists, and at times it felt like a CW show, but mostly it was very interesting, I'll say. Interesting. But by the time you get to the 4th season, the acting and all that, whoa, and all the CW-ness is gone, and the acting's much, much better, and everything feels good, but then the show ends. Honestly, it needed a couple more episodes, I feel, and it kind of got a little vague, but I liked it overall, and I'm glad I watched it, because it was an entertaining show with some really weird concepts. Oh, I can't use that, okay. So wait a second, oh, wait. Maybe I can jump back on there? Why would I need to, though? Someone said sounds like a no for me. This is what you cheesed? Oh. I'll just cheese it again, then. I thought I missed, like, an item or something. I'll just double cheese. Vinny, would you give Dark Souls 1 another chance? I've given that game a lot of chances, and I am not good enough for that game. I'm not gonna blame the game, because that would be a death sentence on the internet. It's frustrating. It's a very frustrating game, and I am not good enough to play that game. I like the mechanics of Bloodborne a lot better, and Sekiro as well. I think I would like Dark Souls 3 based on what people have told me. And I think that would probably be the one if I ever check out a Dark Soul, it would be that one. But I tried, everybody. I really, really tried. I wanted to be a part of the secret club, but I just don't gel with Dark Souls 1.
I had no idea this was here when I pulled the bridge down. I just wanted to see what would happen. Like you and the cutter on Kashyyyk.
Someone said, did you see the Minecraft randomizer? I did. Speaking of, again, my Minecraft map has been uploaded if anyone wants to, like...
See what you found.
You know, do cool shit with it, and then I'll check it out later, at a later date. But Minecraft already is random. No. The randomizer that I saw... The randomizer that I saw... You punch a tree, and instead of getting wood, you might get swords.
We have sacrificed too many. He's too dangerous. We should kill him. No.
It randomizes the loot tables. So you dig, and instead of dirt, after digging the dirt, you might get sand, or you might get a cow. Alright, maybe not a cow, but like milk or something. I don't know. It's weird. How the fuck does it work? I have no idea. One day I wouldn't be opposed to checking it out, though, because it sounds like it would be frustrating, but also kind of fun for like a day. Primed TNT, yep. Instead of tree, TNT. Are the crafting recipes random too? I don't know. Maybe. I only watched like a little video of it. I didn't really do the full research, but it's fucking weird. Whoa. Jank. I say Dathomir is pretty cool. Vinny, would you agree that cock injured is your top meme of the year? I don't think it's the top meme of the year. I think there's probably memes that are much more well known or like much more repeated, but cock injured is probably my favorite. Dark Desert Meat was last year. Take a shit? That's not my meme, though. I mean, even... Cock Injured is a chat meme. Low-powered Arnold. Can we get a top 10 Vinesauce memes of 2019? I'll tell you what, I will not make that list, but if anyone wants to make the list, I will read it. Because I don't even remember half of them. Bungie was this year. Leno was this year. Oh, fuck. I screwed up.
Now, BD.
Mr. Woods? Well, again, a lot of these aren't specifically... I think there has to be, like, some clarification that me appropriating a meme from something that existed, let's say, 12 years ago. Like, Rem Lazar, Red Letter Media found that. We just took it a little bit further because I'm a very stupid person. And then Mr. Woods has been... That was in the special features of the Return of the King DVD back in, like, 2003. You know, so... It's hard to know, like, in terms of, like, completely original.
Right here, BD.
I guess low-powered Arnold and Cock Injured.
Help, BD.
Memes aren't original? I guess not. Steamed Hams was from a Simpsons episode, so...
I will avenge my brothers.
Mind helping me out?
Someone said Stellazio is their favorite. DMC2 being memed into Game of the Year. That's a good point. DMC2 actually being memed so hard that it ended up on Switch and then I streamed it. What instrument is that that's being played? Is that the bassoon? Or is that like the scum tuba? The strumpet. Mm-hmm. No, it's that low one, that real low one. It is a bassoon. Okay, just checking. It makes sense for a scummy planet like this, I guess. But just trying to figure out how to get all the stuff, as always. I always feel weird if I miss something. Like, if I see something glowing and I don't get it, even in Dragon Quest, if I see a glowing object in the distance, and I then make the decision not to get it, I will wonder what that is until the end of time. What if it's the best sword in the game? What if that up there is another lightsaber? Which is incidentally the name of our next Red Vox album. I'm not even gonna question that. Chat, don't ask any questions you might not want the answers
Your
to.
life is forfeit.
How any of that just happened, don't worry about it.
Can I get a stim, BD1?
Not a good place for a fight.
Want to look inside? Huh, there was something in there.
You've made a mistake, Jedi. I will strike.
I grow tired of waiting for instruction from the sister. This intruder must be dealt with.
Is the intruder... Are they talking about Grievous? Is this like recounting the history of Admiral Bone to Pick?
Have to try harder.
No? Oh, it's the... Is it the other intruder? Like the old man weirdo? Oh.
I found you, intruder.
We witnessed a ship crash in the swamps.
Be cautious. I sense great danger.
Let's see.
Come back and fight.
Hey, damn jet! Human! Vinny, did you see the monkey cube thing that Monkey Ball Twitter posted? I didn't, but they did make a statement that depending on how well Banana Blitz does, they might port over more. They might port over more Monkey Ball. So if it doesn't sell, if one of the lesser Monkey Ball games that kind of sucks dick doesn't sell well, then they'll port over the games that we actually want,
I see you down there.
or rather they won't. You know what I mean? I said that all backwards, but it's just like, how about you start with the good ones, and then you maybe slip Banana Blitz into like a pack, like a triple pack, and then people will be like, oh, alright, I guess that's fine, I don't have to play that one. I can't find a way out of here unless I go around that cliff, which means I then miss a little thing up top, but I guess that's my fate. Or they could make a new Monkey Ball. What if they do, like, some research, and they're like, oh, this game sold pretty well. It's clear that people want Monkey Ball, but specifically Monkey Ball with a jump button and boss battles. What if? I don't know. Sega, come on. Sega can make... Again, it's weird. Both Sega and Nintendo make different good decisions and different bad decisions. Nintendo takes down fan creations and does all kinds of dumb stuff in relation to, like, videos. Their online is, like, beans. But then Sega is great with, like, fan creations. But they seem tone deaf on so many other fronts. They need to just listen, like, especially for the Monkey Ball thing, like, I don't know, like, fucking, Oh, I can get the thing now. I don't know, maybe it's harder to do that than is thought. But I guess Banana Blitz's reputation, I thought was like pretty clear that people didn't like this game all that much.
The interloper seeks to divide us.
Then he must die.
This is the most, like, cliche line of dialogue I've heard. But, I mean, these are... That did sound like... something from the Zelda CDI game. Die! But, these, Knight Brothers definitely... They tend to fall into the trope, don't they? It's amazing how much better Darth Maul got in Rebels.
Close, but got a little sidetracked.
Grease is acting strange. He swears he saw someone outside the Mantis. Dathomir's getting to him.
Pretty sure that's who he is.
Are you all right?
I'm not seeing things, so... Yes? I'm coming out of a Night Brother village now. Hoping to get back on track.
Sounds like you're handling yourself.
Yeah, BD and I got this.
Vinny, someone in chat mentioned that they just remade the Monkey Ball game that sold the most. I believe that, but again, that's the circumstances. It was a Wii launch title, and the Wii was the biggest gimmick system that everyone wanted. I bought it. I bought it day one. So I feel like, yeah, that's fine, but there's a circumstance involved here. But yeah, everyone wanted to play new Wii games, and so that was the newest Wii game that we had, and so we played that one. It was a Monkey Ball game. I'll take it, whatever it is. Also, apparently Daniel Roebuck plays, what's his name, Grease? And I learned that he was the original Marv in Home Alone. But he had no chemistry with Joe Pesci. And so they had to get Daniel Stern, who originally, I think, turned down the role because they weren't going to pay him a lot. Something like that. Like, it was in the Home Alone thing that I watched.
Brothers, an intruder! Yes! We can win, brothers!
Prepare to die, Jedi!
Brothers, aid me!
He's withdrawing!
You bet I'm withdrawing. So why French Stewart for the sequels? We don't... I like to pretend that there were no extra Home Alone movies after 2. And even 2 wasn't that good. But yes, I have... Oh god, really? But I have seen the other Home Alone movies. I think I saw Home Alone 4.
Nightsister survived. Something about her is familiar.
Get the intruder! Follow him closely!
Someone said, Home Alone 2 has Marv turning into a skeleton, so it's not that bad. I don't hate Home Alone 2. It's like Ghostbusters 2, though. It's hard to recapture that magic. It's enjoyable for what it is. It's basically a remake. In a lot of ways. They just retread old territory and injure Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern in similar ways. You know what? Home Alone 2 is a better sequel than Ghostbusters 2. Vinny, but it's in New York City. Well, so is Ghostbusters 2. Hey, check this out. Not that this means anything, but apparently Ghostbusters 2 is the reason Bill Murray didn't want to do sequels. I went the wrong way. I'm also double jumping into my oblivion. But he did Tale of Two Kitties. They make fun of that in Zombieland 2, which he also is in. So he's done some sequels, but I'm sure the paycheck was good when the movie wasn't. That's my guess. It's an uneducated guess, but it seems right.
Get him now!
Yeah, but I find Ghostbusters 2 and Home Alone 2 enjoyable, even if they're both not quite as good. But you got Vigo the Carpathian in Ghostbusters 2. There's some, like, classic moments in there. Why am I chugging so much? Nothing. For some reason, that dude always gives me a problem. No, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I can't, like, shoot that dude off the cliff, weirdly enough.
Are all Jedi so weak?
There we go. That certainly seems like a Sith move to me. Jedi can only kill in the most elegant of ways.
End him now!
I will stop.
No sign of that old man. I wonder if the Knight brothers got him.
Wait for him to fall.
Oh, shit.
He will fall before us.
Hey, motherfuckers.
Before he recovers!
Really?
Help me, BD.
Stop him from recovering!
Stand and fight me.
I struck the Jedi!
Long enough. He is right.
Double chug. That was a double chug. Oh, I'm not fucking around now. I'm fueled by pure hatred now.
Will not fall. Ah! You cannot win, intruder.
Apparently all it takes is one dude with a crossbow to defeat this Jedi.
Weak, BD.
No wonder the Order is fallen.
I'll break through.
Could use a little help, BD. Much better, BD.
This isn't even the right way. God, I get lost and I already was at the spot I needed to be. Right?
The chase is on.
Now this dude's following me. Alright, no, I got this. This section's gonna be... It's gonna be golden. Watch the way I handle this time.
Brother, an outsider.
I hear you! Move in, brother!
Titan's a mistake. You have sealed.
Well, that was actually better. I wasn't expecting it to go that well.
This must be the tomb.
My friend, we've reached the tomb of Kujet in search of an asteroid. My friend, we've reached the tomb of...
Why can't... No. No. But most games you can play the thing.
My friend.
While you play the video game.
Kujet in search of an astrium. It is more secluded than even I would have thought. It seems the way in was secret even during the time of the Zephyr. A contrast from the ostentatious tomb of Mixrul, yet not a welcome one. The Nightsisters of Dathomir granted me passage, but even they warned me against these ruins. Something dark transpired here. I can feel it.
You jump in there. Oh, you found something.
Smuggler. Well, that's like... Yeah, it's like Star Wars colors. It's Falcon scheme. Look, yeah, I was hesitant to say Falcon. I wasn't entirely sure if that was exactly Falcon colors, but I suppose it is. The word smuggler gives it away, doesn't it? Star Wars Jedi Fallen
Whatever
Order
that was, it's gone.
is the most disappointing thing since my gallbladder. When performing a precision evade, Cal briefly slows enemies and recovers a small amount of force. It's interesting. Maximum life increase, agile deflection, automatic... Oh, I still haven't... That's gonna be the last one I get. That won't... that won't be happening very often. What? It was all a dream. None of this was real. I was just young Cal the whole time. I was dreaming I was an old person. Man, these are some Star Wars-ass looking hallways.
Hey, Cal.
Hello, clone trooper.
Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Sounds good. On your way to training?
Always.
All right then. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Is that the dude that does the voices for the clones in the show?
Better get a move on, Cal. Jaro isn't a patient one.
That's him. That's the dude.
I heard we're getting new orders soon. Finally. I'm ready to be gone from this dump.
New orders, you say? Also, hi. This gonk is like very well taken care of. Painted nicely. Good gonk.
We're leaving Braca?
Possibly. Don't get his hopes up with secondhand gossip.
It's okay. I believe it once Master DePaul says so.
Speaking of your master...
Oh yeah, I better go.
You're in a rush.
Master DePaul's called me for training.
Like...
You got this, kid.
Hell yeah. We're friends with the clone troopers. What could possibly go wrong?
Master DePaul?
Oh, I have a very good idea about what's about to happen here.
Yes, Master?
Reach our position. Do not keep me waiting.
Oh no.
Good.
Well,
You can do this. Try again.
oh, I'm a big duty head. I was trying to wall run when there were no walls to run up upon. At least Master's encouraging. Chat's like, Vinny, you dumb idiot. And Master's like, you can do this. I believe in you. Chat, you would be terrible Jedi Masters, you know that?
Whoa!
Whoa.
Cheap shot, Commander.
Focus. Were you concentrating, you would have anticipated this distraction. Better, Padawan.
Oh, that got me pretty good. Also, I miss blue lightsabers. Not blue lightsaber, blue blaster bolts. Why'd the Empire switch from blue? Blue's cool. Blue is stun. Yeah, but the clone troopers used blue.
We'll begin with physical preparation. First, though, we have orders. Braca is secure.
Well, red equals
out the
bad
mic until
lightsaber.
Yes!
So red also equals bad blaster, I guess.
Master, are you okay?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
No! No! What's happening? What did the commander just...
Padawan, something terrible is happening. The clones have betrayed us. There are no answers to your questions. Not yet. We need to get off this ship. Quickly. Get to the escape pods. Use the maintenance halls. We trained for this. Do you remember?
Yes, Master. Well, what about you?
I will create a distraction and meet you. If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you on Braca. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
They're coming.
Young Cal's character model actually looks real now.
Cross your path. Do not hesitate. Go. And may the Force be with you. Go. Go!
Wow. Well, this is an unexpected delight.
There he is. Shoot to kill.
No, stop!
I say, as the Jedi are being eliminated.
DePaul's on the backup.
Need to pull that to get through. This doesn't make any sense. What's going on?
Also, this music is extremely familiar, as this isn't Revenge of the Sith soundtrack, right?
Little one. Search everywhere. You can't have gone far. Air's off again. Wait, what's that noise? Hold this room. I'll search the area.
It is the song.
Reporting casualties. Topolo's taken out multiple squads. Shoot on sight. Copy that.
I understand. What changed?
The guy that looks like Satan.
What was that? Someone's in the maintenance halls.
He gave the order.
I'm near the turbo lift. Much further after that.
There's that fucking klaxon sound. I believe that sound was in the original movies. Doot.
I have eyes on the small Padawan. He's in the turbo lift.
I've got this. Just need to keep moving.
Take him out. Let me go after Topol.
Oh, no.
Padawan, your lightsaber!
Sorry, Master.
Keep climbing. I'll meet you up ahead.
This is kind of great. Whoa, okay. Maybe this isn't the best way to handle this kind of lighting. I guess they were just hoping the player wouldn't do that. But the shadows look so fucking cool when they're emanating from this thing that it's almost worth it. I think it's just worth keeping. But, yeah, I always wondered why the clone troopers, like... So they were programmed with brain juice. So that when they heard the Satan man say 66, they would turn on their friends.
Override just ahead.
Brain chips. Okay.
Yes, Master.
We have to pull pin in the airlock. Send back up.
Bet Lucas wrote that in about 30 seconds. Oh, they got brain trips, whatever.
Yeah, but he won't be getting through. It's taken far too long to cut through these doors with that lightsaber. We'll just wait here until he's surrounded, then move in for the kill. What's that sound? Get ready!
It's not gonna work.
Padawan, we have to leave now.
There is a scene in Revenge of the Sith where the clone troopers obviously do their job and end up killing most of the people that you see on the Jedi Council. Like Ki-Adi-Mundi, the Conehead. Conehead not played by Dan Aykroyd.
I overloaded the ship's reactors. The explosion will mask our escape. This war is not over, my Padawan. Hold the line. Wait for the Jedi Council signal.
What Jedi Council?
Remember, trust only in the Force.
Yes, Master.
Did they put a filter on Cal's voice, like a South Park filter, to make his voice a little higher pitched? A little bit, right? That was actually kind of heartbreaking. And it makes me want to rewatch Revenge of the Sith.
It is time for instruction.
Someone said don't do that. I'll watch the Plinkett review instead then.
A weak blow. Your will is weak. You lack discipline.
I wouldn't want to enjoy something.
You will always be weak. You let fear break your connection to the Force. Yes. My blood is on your hands, apprentice. You are a failure, a weakling, a traitor. You are no Jedi! No!
It's broken. The crystal shattered. Useless.
Jesus. No lightsaber. You squeezed it too hard. I kind of want to save here. Is there like another... Should I keep going? Or maybe this is a good stopping point, you think, chat? Stop in the ship. All right.
Nothing. BD. Thanks. Let's just get out of here. I can't explain BD. Not sure I even understand.
It's not go as planned. You can't say I didn't warn you.
Leave me alone.
Leave you? Alone? Lost? And defenseless in this dangerous place? Never.
Okay, enough of this. Who are you really?
Who could this be? Steve Maul, Darth Maul's brother.
Taron Malicos. Former Jedi. Like yourself.
Whomst?
We have much in common.
I doubt that.
Oh? We both survived the Purge. My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down, and I escaped to this desolate place. To the darkness here. It almost took me. But I conquered it.
You're the one the Knight brothers follow.
Yes. Well, these savages only respect strength. And as we both know, the Force is a most powerful ally.
No, you used the Force to seize power. That's everything the Jedi stood against.
These are dark times. They will consume us if we do not stand with each other.
don't need your help.
That broken lightsaber, it has a different tale. You saw something in there, didn't you? Something terrible. There are many such places here in Dathomir. Join my family. I can teach you how to control its power.
No, why would I want to join your family? That's weird.
Join my family, and I will teach you to control the power. Familiar words, Malicos.
Sister Merrin, you overstep your bounds.
For years, you said the Jedi orchestrated the massacre that killed my sisters. Yet here one stands, and you seek only to bring him into your family.
You were told to deal with it. Clearly you lack the power, little witch.
Power. You are mad, Malicos. Dathomir has unmade you, and my misplaced loyalty has allowed you to lead the Night Brothers astray. Unlike the Jedi, the Nightsisters of Dathomir do not turn on their kind. Our bond is eternal.
Your sisters are dead!
Yes. Their graves are all around.
Time to go.
I just don't get it, how some of the faces and animations of, like, their speaking look really good, and some look like such shit. Because she looked amazing.
Foolish girl! This power is beyond your control!
You both shall learn. When you face one Nightsister of Dathomir, you face us all!
I don't even have a lightsaber, dude. Oh my god. Whoa. Fuck. Oh no, not this part.
A solid hit! You can't prevail now!
Toss me one, BD.
Wrong way.
Scared Jedi?
Yeah. I keep double jumping and it... Oh, good. That's cool. I love double jumping onto a rope and then falling. You can just pull it. Yeah, but then you rip the skin. Wiggle it. Yeah, I mean, the rope conundrum is I double jump, so I make sure I get the rope, but when I press the button the second time, I let go of the rope.
Stop right there.
It's a conundrum. I'll be taking that. Thank you. So just jump once. That's all.
Seer! Seer! Tell Grace to get the Mantis running.
What's happening?
A Nightsister. She raised the dead. They're after me.
Shouldn't there be music here?
And you're leading them here? Captain, prepare for takeoff.
You died. Oh, I died so the music stopped.
Get us out of here!
What'd you do, kid? I got dead witches crawling all over my ship!
Just go!
What happened? Did you find the tomb? Your master's lightsaber.
I saw him. Master T'Pol. I saw the day he died. I saw what I did.
Cal.
Now it's destroyed. I couldn't save him.
Cal, you were only a child.
No, I know I could have helped him if I'd been stronger and braver, if I would have listened to him. I could have helped him. I know it.
Cal, it's time I told you everything that happened to me when I escaped the Empire. They brought Shirley in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an Inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control. And I tapped into the dark side. And I killed them all. Every last one of them. Except for her. And for years, I couldn't forgive myself. I was a wreck. Because I had all this rage. And I tried pushing it down, but there was no hiding from myself. And all I wanted to do was die. But then I learned about the Holocron. A spark of hope that there could be a future, that we could move on. Get up. I can't change what I did no more than you can change what happened to your master. It's in the past, but Cal, you have to make a choice to move on.
How?
You're gonna start with this. You are going to build a new one.
I see you have constructed a new lightsaber. Push it to the limit. Ta, 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 ta. Walk along the razor's edge. I want to see like a montage scene while he's like hammering away at a new lightsaber and combining parts. Got a welding mask on, sparks flying.
Cal, you will be tested.
Yeah. But I'm ready.
I don't mean just here. Every Jedi faces the dark side. And it's very easy to fail.
You're still struggling with the dark side. Even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
We will always struggle. But that is the test. It's the choice to keep fighting that makes us who we are.
I guess it's about time I find out who I am.
Love the Force theme so much. But we're stopping here. As inviting as that snow looks, Yeah, I mean, said it was going to stop at the ship. So don't worry. This will be back in a day or two. Really, really enjoying this. That was some good fucking story, good flashback of Order 66. Surprising. Didn't expect that. Like, I kind of was just expecting to play the Lightsaber fun game, and I'm enjoying this on the story level as well. And the music has been fantastic, even some actually directly from Star Wars. Also, in the making of video, Deborah Wilson is doing her performance. Great actress, by the way. She's really genuinely doing a great job. I know everyone's going mental about her eyes, like I did when I first saw it. She does not look like that. They done her dirty a little bit in this game. Just saying. Watch the making of, watch the behind the scenes, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, alright. Well, hey, thanks for watching Jedi Fallen Order. We'll be back in a day or two with more. Great game. Surprisingly great game. I say that every time. I'm just shocked that I ended up liking this as much as I did. Alright, we're gonna take a quick break, everybody, so please stick around. And Bumbo up next. I like to do a Bumbo a week. I think that feels about right. I enjoy that game. So let's do it. Stick around.